Welcome everyone, Jokonis here, back at Dark Souls Remastered. Previously, I did the whole Abyss shebang. I even went to the Northern Asylum to get a Light Knight slab and get my Break Club to plus 15. Even my crossbow is at plus 14, so I'm pretty well armed, I would say. My next objective, at least the one I'm thinking of, is going to be Tomb of the Giants. So let's get on with it. I'm gonna swap my rings. I don't need this ring anymore. Actually, I should probably dump these souls into level ups. I don't want to lose 70,000 of them. HP, that's a good chunk. And actually, I could have just maybe bought some shards for the shield, but I think it's fine for now. It's fine. I'll just buy shards when I defeat the next Lord boss guy. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go through the catacombs again. Hey, at least this big shield here might handle the bone wheels well. And since there's no more necromancers to deal with, dealing with the skeletons is not gonna be any problem. Very well. Just those two, and now I can go ahead into the catacombs. I still don't have my finalized armor set. I'm thinking about maybe getting the Xanthas set at the Painted World. But I wonder when I'm gonna go do with that. Maybe after all the Lord Souls, but that would be a bit, maybe a waste. I don't know. Maybe I'll do 2 Lord Souls, some optional stuff in Anor Londo, and then continue with the other 2 Lord Souls. Yeah, that seems like a good way of splitting up the story and, well, quote-unquote story. There's barely any. Very well. Should I even bother taking this bonfire as a shortcut? I probably shouldn't bother. Not a shortcut, there's a checkpoint. What am I talking about? Alright, there's no traps in here yet. It's a bit further ahead. Nope. Got him. And got him. Red and white round shield. I believe I can only get these from skeleton drops, right? Despite the fact that there are like 2 other round shields that have basically the same stats. I can take a shortcut here. And I can take... what? Where do I go from here? Here, right? Yeah. This is like the super shortcut. Go all the way down. I think a skeleton fell. This is the wrong way to do the super shortcut. However, there's something else I want to explore here that I haven't yet. Now, if there's one thing I remember, is that rolling is a bad idea here because I get pushed away from the platform, I believe. So let's just fall nice and easy. Still took some fall damage. Actually, if I dove straight into the hole, I wouldn't take fall damage. I won't once I cross because the cutscene just puts me in the floor without taking damage. That's pretty cool. I could have you know, dived from further up, but what if I hit the upper floor on the way down? Then I take that damage, right? Yeah, that would be pretty bad. Yep, this... Oh, come on. Anyway, that's a... He's got a weird voice for a skeleton. Like, I don't know, big with thick bones like that, and a bone beard. This guy has a bone beard. Yeah, he's a rather odd fellow. He's a blacksmith. He upgrades weapons into fire weapons, but the voice is weird. Like, listen to that. Is that the voice of someone of a fake skeleton blacksmith.
What's that then? Need some smithing? Then produce me some wares.
Yeah, no, he's a bit of
What's
a...
that about? Don't be coming around here without a good reason.
Sounds weird. Anyway, new bonfire. I did not come here because this bonfire, if I'm gonna be honest, is a bit of a trap. It doesn't matter that much because now I'm going to the Tomb of the Giants, but on a regular Catacombs visit that doesn't lead to Tomb of the Giants, that's a bit of a trap because the only way to get out is to go through the nightmare that are the bone wheels. I wonder if I can one-shot them with a light attack. I can. But then I get... You know what? Maybe I should... Okay, let's take a hint and just go straight to where Pinwheel was. And I'm stuck. Look at that, what that stability does. Okay, I have to drink because I decided that... I decided that testing the stability of my shield was a good idea, but I mean, that was some pretty amazing stability. I think I'm gonna have to drink again. I'll just kindle if I need to get those extra charges of a flask. Might have to kindle more than one bonfire, but... Okay, so here comes the nightmare that is the Tomb of the Giants, because I cannot see anything. I didn't get the Skull Lantern. I said I might do the Demon Ruins first to grab a Sunlight Maggot, but I think I'm just going to do this one straight. At least the starting part of the Tomb of the Giants has these light-producing stones to guide my way. Because there is a Skull Lantern ahead that I can grab. The problem is that... Very well. Hey, at least I can one-shot them, so they're not that much of a danger. We'll just walking slow. Is this a drop-off? No, it's floor. And if only there was just a little bit of extra light. Okay. Okay, I slide here, and I slide here again. If I remember correctly, Okay, so that didn't go well, did it? At least I know the path. Let's just get going. Maybe I should get the whole point of getting the Xanthus set at the Painted World is because I kind of want to max out an armor set with Twinkling Titanite, and that's like the best set around the weight range I could get. Though it does not have any poise at all. I mean, the whole point of the shield is to block everything I can, but... Maybe I should take a more defensive stance. Instead of doing two-handed stuff, I will just go one-handed, even if it doesn't one-shot those skeletons. As long as I can, you know, block them. Oh yeah, for some reason, the color of the lights is not consistent. It changes. Well, yeah, it changes. Oh, they bounce. Oh, they bounce. Okay. Wait, I believe that item's a trap. No? Yeah, that item's a trap. There's I cannot reach it. I'm gonna fall off if I do. Very well. This time should be safe from any arrows at this point. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Safe area. Safe area. There should be a bonfire here. Yeah, I don't have to deal with the bone wheels anymore. Good stuff. However, I still do not have a source of light. I'm gonna have to fix that. There was another stone, right? Oh, who's this gentleman?
Good day. You look reasonably sane. What are you doing in the catacombs? Are you a cleric or something?
Nope, I am a bandit.
No? Really? Then I'd have no qualms telling you. There's a fine stash of treasure right down that hole. I found it first, but, well, we're friends now. So I'll split it with you.
Oh, how nice of him.
Have a look. It'll shimmer you blind.
You know what? That laugh sounds like it comes from a very trustworthy person. I'll just go check it. What's in there? Oh, there's some items there. That's pretty cool. And I get kicked.
This is what I do, my friend. The trinkets I'll be stripping off your corpse, that's the real treasure.
Yep, this is the guy that would that can show up in the catacombs and turn the bridge around to make me fall. Either way, there's some money, at least. Not bad. Skull Lantern. I think I'll be replacing the flame. There you go. Source of light. Ugh. At least I can actually see a decent chunk ahead of me. Ugh. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, the Skull Lantern also, I don't know if it's specific for the Skull Lantern, but it also reveals like these blue lights. They reveal a path ahead. So that's pretty cool.
You'll know, thank goodness.
Oh, here's Rhea.
Please be careful. They were once
Her name's Rhea,
together
right?
and
I forgot.
home with heaven.
Whatever. There's her two buddies have become hollow. So kinda have to get rid of them. Oh, the other guy survived the heavy attack, huh? Okay, can we please... Whoa, I'm having difficulties with these guys, huh? I'm also trying not to bring the fight next to Rhea, just so I don't accidentally kill her or something. Come on, smack me. Well, I kind of just killed them right in front of her, huh? Whatever, I get a replenishment for that, and now she's safe. She will climb back up to the Undead Parish, where she will be completely, definitely safe. Definitely, no doubts about that. I'll make sure there are no doubts about that. Skeleton towers. The weird enemy type. There should be another... There you go. And I am taking a lot of damage now that I think about it. Anyway, let's try to find a way out of here. And to find it, as I said before, just follow the blue lights. It's a bit awkward to having to use the Skull Lantern like this because I'm not making use of my shield. Once again, maybe the whole heavy great shield thing was not the best idea, but I wanted to try something new. They're so silly. You know what? Considering I can one-shot them with one hand, and I'm not even at max single hand, one-hand scaling, since I'm only at 30 strength, not 40, maybe... just gotta know how to use this stuff. This should be a illusionary wall, okay? I'm right, if I do a heavy attack with the... Okay, no. This is the way back up. I don't need to take it just yet. Okay, there's the bonfire. I can roll down there if I want. But before that, there's a certain gentleman we have to meet again.
Oh, You... I... Well, let's just calm down. Talk about things.
You got a lot of explaining to do.
I didn't mean it. These temptations, they can, well, overcome me.
Be less tempted then.
Won't you? Please, forgive me. You and me, we're jolly undead outcasts, aren't we?
No, I'm not forgiving you.
For heaven's sake, let's not mope about, eh? You're still alive. I've said I'm sorry. I know. Here, take this. It proves something, doesn't it?
And that's why I always say no, because I get an item out of that. Thanks for the bribe. Anyway, let's go back to the... I don't necessarily want to kindle this bonfire, but I might have to do it out of necessity. We'll see. I will hold for now. I can't even level up because I need 20,000 something souls. But either way, let's go ahead. I don't think I'm in quite the exploratory mood for this area, so we'll see what happens. Black Knight ahead, I believe. That's always fun. Oh, before that, more skeleton, weird ones. What is this supposed to be? I almost want to call it a skeleton dog, but it's a very weird thing. Fog gate behind here should be the... Someone's moving. Actually, it sounded like it was my footsteps. Was it because I was crossing the gate? Yeah, the footsteps I heard before were my own. Okay. Oh, this guy uses a halberd, not the great axe. So there's only one great axe knight in the above world. Ooh, quite tanky. Just one hit. There you go. Okay, maybe I should be careful. Okay, what's the path to the... Oh, no, 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 no. I do not agree with this. Oh, he has poise. And I got hit by an arrow. Well, at least it's not too far and I don't have to deal with the Black Knight anymore. That was a bit of a pace breaker of sorts. Maybe getting the sunlight maggot would have been the better choice. The skull lantern can be a bit tough to use when I have to constantly swap with it between it and the shield. There you go. Where's the bloodstain? Please tell me it didn't go deep inside. Okay. Okay, so things got wrong again. Let's not get hit with an arrow yet. Okay, this should be a safe spot here. Let's see if there's any other surprises here. Nope. 3 charges to reach the next bonfire. Soul Brave Warrior. Then I could go down here, but there's another. There you go. Maybe I might have to... Ooh, that was dangerous. Well, it looked dangerous, but actually wasn't really. Let's see what's in here. There's a path here, which I believe leads to an item. Hopefully there should be no enemies here. Yeah, there isn't. Effigy shield. I don't remember what's the deal with this one. I think it has pretty good lightning resistance. Excuse me. That should be it. I don't quite remember what else it does. Let's see what's ahead. Okay, there's danger. Wait, hold on a moment. Oops. Because okay, let's not do the shield bash when I don't want to. Because I noticed if my one-handed strike leaves the guy barely alive, then I can just shoot an arrow first. Excuse me, a bolt. This is not a boat, this is a crossbow. It fires bolts, not arrows. They're different things. So there's two paths I can take. Let's see where this one leads. I only have one charge. There it is, second bonfire. This is the one I'm gonna kindle. First I'm gonna put points in vitality. I'm gonna need another humanity. I only have one. Oh, I still haven't sold my coins. Right. Let's become human again. And kindle the flame. Well, this should be fine enough. This is the last bonfire of this area. And of course that I respawn. Of course. So they always respawn. The enemies always respawn, but I have to be careful with the White Titanite chunk. If I remember correctly, the item above me is actually the other serpent ring. That one boosts souls gains. Okay, that's I have to become human again, actually, because there's an NPC invasion I kind of want to see. At least I have a good reserve of humanity items. But yeah, that was nasty. The freaking guy just chased me, didn't he? Wait, where am I going? Oh, this is the guy that chased me, right? Okay, so this is clearly a... There you go, stay down. So clearly wait, where am I? Yeah, go down here, then... Okay, see the blood stain. There was the item, the chunk. There's 3 of them. Right, I probably shouldn't be holding my my lantern while I try to swap. Come on, attack me again. Come on, come on, come on, do it, do it, do it, do it. I said do it. You didn't do it. There you go. I think I figured out the way to defeat them. There you go. Look at that, it went so smoothly. And there's nothing here, so that was probably a waste of a charge and a waste of bolts. And I go down here. 2 paths again. Yep, this one leads to an item. Can I not? Guess I'm gonna have to break the head as well. Money. And the true path, the head is here. So how nice of the game to just display these lights when I have the skull lantern. Does it compensate for all the pain in the ass that is the light block? You know, the low light environment? Not sure. Anyway. Let's change back to the flame because we are now in a regular light location. A bunch of trees. I wonder what that means. And I go ahead. Oh, there goes the crystal lizard. I'm gonna have to reload. But before that, there's a guy outside that is trying to invade me. Oh, there he is. Let's just go inside because something funny happens if I stay here, right? Yeah, he goes ahead and look. Whoop, whoop, there's someone behind me. Alright, I have to be careful because this guy has divine damage. Big mistake. And I got his weapon and shield. Pretty cool, huh? Excuse me, I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna reload a little bit outside just so I can go back. Because if I reload too close to the lizard, he's just gonna disappear before I have a chance to attack him. And he does give me a bit of Twinkling Titanite, so... Got him. Let's see, what's ahead? If I remember, it's Skeleton Towers. Well, let's see what happens. There it is. If I remember correctly, some towers actually spawn behind me as a bit of a trap. Oh, that one. There you go. Oh, spinning bones. Holy. Oh, this one disappears. Who cares? Wait, did I not deal the whole damage necessary to kill him, so he died to fall damage? What was that? What happened? Anyway, that was funny. That was funny. A bunch of skeletons here. Oh, I do not like this area. Oh, it's a bunch of pinwheels! Solve a hero. Big money. Oh yes, there's the small skeletons here, which are pretty annoying because they can inflict toxic. If I remember correctly... Oh, drop Titanite chunks. I thought they would have dropped the masks. I don't think... Actually, they don't drop the masks, right? Now, if I want to get any of the masks I've missed, I have to buy them from Patches, who is going to move to Firelink. I don't know if he has moved already, or if I have to defeat the boss here for him to move, but whatever, it's one of those scenarios, right? So I have to move around, trying to avoid the fire attacks from the pinwheels. And there go the pinwheels. But why are there more than one pinwheel? Why is there more than one? I don't know. But whatever. At least they're easy to defeat. There's something here, I think. Actually, it's probably not very relevant. Yeah, it's a white slab. I'm not going to be using them. But hey, using a divine weapon or an occult weapon, that's going to be a necessary thing to max out the... Oh. Let's not toxic ourselves. Oh yeah, these guys respawn infinitely, so yeah, they're annoying. Let's move on. Yep, boss is ahead. That didn't take too long. So first I must break this. And then enter through the fog gate. Oh yeah, this is one of those. This is just pinwheel all over again, isn't it? I have to drop from a height and take fall damage before the fight even starts. Well, am I even going to power within? I'm considering holding on power within this fight because let's just say that the boss here is aided by multiple underlings, and that's going to be a very annoying thing. So, oh, illumination. Oh, what's that? It's Nito. But is the fight Nito? Anyway, he's got a pretty cool looking sword, even if it's, you know, full of skeletons. You know what? It's cool because of the skeletons. But there's a bit of an issue with this fight. Remember the necromancers? Because Gravelord Nito is a necromancer, which means all these underlings here will only permanently collapse if I have a divine weapon. Oh, right, his sword inflicts toxic. Also, he has an interesting mechanic with his cape. His cape... Oh, right, he has this area of effect attack that kills his own skeletons. Of course, temporarily, because... Right, he has a range attack. But yeah, he has an interesting mechanic with his cape. If I hit the cape while I... with my own weapons, he takes reduced damage. Of course, this ends up being a rather silly fight, because he's killing his own guys, isn't he? Sure, they respawn infinitely, they revive infinitely, but like... Look what he's doing. Boom, sword slash, and then all of a sudden, 5 guys. Or 4, I didn't pay attention to the... Wait, why am I... What's happening? What happened? Wait, that helped me. That... I got... that skeleton reposted and or backstabbed me or whatever, and that gave me invincibility frames for the explosion. Wait, what? Okay, that's fine. Oh, he lost his cape and he doesn't look nearly as cool without it. Yeah, victory achieved. Very sloppily, but done. And if I defeat Leroy, I get this drop here. Also, fun fact, Nito is the leader of a covenant, so if you kill him, that covenant is permanently disabled for the rest of the new game cycle. Okay, so this was a bit of a how do I say it? A bit of a... It was a sloppy fight, but whatever. Oh yeah, another thing I should say about that paladin armor I just got. It only shows up if you reload after beating Leroy, which did happen because I forgot to... Well, I didn't get that crystal lizard on my first try, so I reloaded. If you do not reload, it doesn't show up. So if that happens, just remember, reloading is all it takes to make the armor spawn after defeating Leroy. Anyway, let's go back to Firelink. I have some coins I forgot to sell, and I might even do the optional stuff I was thinking about. Maybe it's not. It doesn't need to be a separate part. It could be another part of this. Oh, he's sleeping. Yes, you can. If you do a heavy attack with your casting tools, they actually do an attack and not just cast spells. But anyway, you need to smack him a bit to wake him up, And I'm gonna feed some items. The cracked red eye orbs, I don't care for. And then it's the coins. Actually, I believe some of the boss souls also are a profit if I sell them here rather than popping them, but I forgot which ones do which, and I'm gonna have to check that information later.
Farewell.
That's a lot of items. Let's see, what do I have in terms of equipped items? Plus 14, plus 15, this is plus 6, which means I'm missing... Let's see, I did 1 level, so I need 1... Okay, it's 8 shards that I'm gonna buy off of the blacksmith. Let's do that. Chamber of the Princess. Very well. Let's see if I can reach the elevator. Whatever, I take the damage, who cares? Whatever. Let's just stay topped up. Stay topped up, grab the shards. Do I have a chunk? Do I... Nope, I have no regular chunks. Which means I'm gonna have to farm them if I wanna break through the shield. Well, whatever, let's just... I mean, let's... You know what? Just... I wasn't gonna go for the sentinels, but they do drop chunks occasionally. So if I get one, I could break through the shield immediately by warping to Andre, but... Well, didn't get them. I can just farm Dark Wraiths later on. Well, Gonzo. And now I can just grab me some shards, power up my shield to make it lose even less stamina. Honestly, it might be a waste of souls, but I'm at the point where I need so much souls just for a level up that, whatever, who cares, right? And I still have many souls to, soul items to pop, so, Hey there, buddy. Shard, I want 8. Reinforced weapon. Reinforced shield. There you go. And I don't believe there was a single waste, so let's get on with it. I think I'm going to do the optional stuff here, which means... At least I'm going to do the new optional area, maybe. There's technically an optional boss here in Anor Londo, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do it this time. Maybe later. But if I'm going to do the painting world, where am I supposed to go? Maybe I should have warped to the other bonfire instead of walking. But then I would have to do... You know what? Yeah, no, it's just going to be a lot of walking regardless of which direction I go. In order to go to the painted world, I need to advance towards the central bridge and climb the stairs all the way down. Well, maybe I might even do the optional boss first and then the painted world. Well, if that was the case, I would have had to activate the mechanism, which I didn't. Yeah, you can move that central bridge further down. I'm just going to ignore them. I'm just going to rush towards the painted world, and we'll see what happens. Oh, my stamina. Come on, let's go. Just a little bit more. There you go. So this area has a bit of a problem, and it's that warping is disabled inside it, I believe. I need to go all the way to the end of this area in order to leave. Oh. Oh, it's Super Mario 64. Oh no. Well, Painted World of Ariamis. I'm just gonna dump all my souls at the first bonfire I see, which should be close to the starting area. There you go. I'm even gonna kindle this one. There you go. 30 vitality. And a kindle. I'm probably gonna put souls into strength now, just to up to 40, just to make sure I have the maximum power on my one-handed strikes, and then after reaching 40 strength, I'm gonna put them back in vitality. And yep, there's hollows. Probably should have gotten me some extra fire power on my pyromancy flame, because there are some enemies, some very annoying enemies here that explode into poison clouds. Ooh. Well, it seems like having a bunch of hollows being the enemies would make things easier, but they're always the scrappy bunch, aren't they? Yep, those are the guys. And some of them even cast... Oh, it's toxic. It's toxic. It's toxic. It's toxic. You know what? Ranged weapons. My bolts aren't that many. They're not that many. Let's explore this a bit. Oh, he's Goomba stomping me. That's great. Apparently, this was supposed to be the starting area of the game. Kind of like the asylum. At least on Earth. At least that's how it was originally envisioned. And because of that, they end up recycling it after it had lost its purpose. Oh, these guys are bulky. At least they get stunned easily. Oh boy. Maybe I shouldn't have come here. Probably shouldn't have come here. Well, I committed. That's what. Maybe I'm not gonna do a full exploration, because my whole deal is just to grab an armor set here and start buffing it. There we go. Can I jump to that side? I don't believe so. I know there are some jumps that can be done here. Oh, rat. Oh, there's another. So yeah, what I was talking about those bloated hollows is that you can stop their toxic cloud from forming if they die by fire damage. I'm not sure if my combustion is particularly good for it. I'm only at +3 after all. Maybe... I'm kind of screwing myself by doing this. Because... Move. Oh, I'm stuck here, aren't I? Well, at least I can heal. Because what I'm thinking about is... Okay, whatever, I'll just get toxic. I still have some... Okay, I'm gonna use the item now. I have some clumps, so toxic shouldn't be too bad. It does eat through my health bar quite a bit, but yeah, this area is full of hollow traps. Look at that, another one that climbed up the wall. Okay, very well. I'm already at 5 flasks. That's not good. Okay. Okay, let's not miss. Oh, here. Oh, please, let's not waste. Oh, please. Oh my. I thought that cloud might have reached me. Oh, wait, that would have been bad. Can I not? Oh, no, I cannot use it. Oh. All damage. So yeah, there's an invasion here. No, I can jump here, right? So the Painted World has an invasion. It's that invasion that gives me the armor set that I'm looking for. Okay, so the jump is successful. I can climb down here. Get something else, I believe. Oh, more hollows. Oh, more rats. Also, these rats are extremely white. Like, the fur is so white. There's no rats. Ooh, Painting Guardian set. And there's nothing here. I do believe I can fall here. This does look like it could have been the starting area. It's not that it's not that dissimilar to the cell in the asylum. Not too dissimilar, I must say. So the guy fell from here. Is there any item here? Well, I fell. Which means I have to do the jump again. And again. Oh boy. I have to be very careful because I have not unlocked any shortcuts in this area yet, which means I would have to deal with the bloated hollows all over again. That's not my idea of fun. Oh boy. I think I'm tilting. I'm tilting. I'm tilting. Okay, let's relax a bit. After this opening, let's think clearly about what to do next. Egg vermifuge. Oh, I think I know what this does. It's for the egg guys that are in Quelaag's domain. If you attack them, they lay eggs on you and you get an egg head, and that's what removes the egg head. Okay, so there's a bridge that's looking very, very tempting to get some items from. There's just a little bit of a problem, is that if I try to do so, Dragon Awakens. I've avoided the zombie dragon from before in the Valley of Drakes, but actually I think I'm going to take care of this one. Maybe I'll even go back to the Valley of Drakes to teach the other dragon a lesson. Oh, shaky cam, too much of it. Whatever, I didn't take that much damage. So, he spews vomit in many different places. And the way to defeat this guy is to just continuously go from side to side, smacking his hands. Great! Oh, the worst case scenario just happened. I don't think I'm getting those 40,000 souls back. No, not kindled, reverse hallway. But hey, at least I got rid of the dragon. So he's not an obstacle anymore and I can grab those items at the bridge. I didn't expect that to happen. I had never done that. Yep, I didn't unlock the shortcut. You know what? Let's go back to the bonfire. This was a waste of time, but let's go back to the bonfire. Dune. Right, I have to select Dune combustion. And try to deal with the bloated guys like that. I have 16 combustions. They're probably not going to deal a lot of damage because I'm only at +3. We'll see what happens. Well. And I didn't cut that thing. I could try to use my crossbow to do that, but I would have to aim it pretty well. Well. So I got the flame. Let's see how much damage I can deal. Ooh, 91. There you go. No poison cloud. The holes are very... You know what? I'm gonna try to cut that rope. But for that, I'm gonna need the binoculars. Let's see. Binos. That should be centered, right? And it's a humanity. Hey, at least I got the humanity that I spent back. Not that it mattered that much, because, once again, I have a big reserve of humanity. Let's go here. I think I might have to go around these bloated guys. I think I can do it. Can I? Hey, I can. And blood stain. Wait. Dragon's back. I thought I defeated the dragon at like the last second. Okay, they're following me. They're following me. I cannot do this. Let's go down here. They definitely need have a limit to where their aggro range is, so I'm gonna have to just run away from them and just ignore the dragon for now. Wait, there's a door here. Can I open this? Blocked by some contraption? Okay, I remember what the contraption is. But the fog gate is not a boss fog gate, I'm pretty sure. What is this? It's the shortcut. Shortcut. Let's get shortcut. Ignore everything else, except maybe the hollow, and then shortcut. Oh boy. Well, I guess I could dump my souls just to be safe. Not endurance strength. Oh, I can only put one, really? This isn't worth the fact that these guys are now respawn. Not dealing that much damage, I guess. But hey, I don't have to deal with the... I should have changed my pyromancy to power within. Whatever. Let's just deal with the invasion. If I remember correctly, it's in this area. Just get around, collect some items, and when he shows up, he shows up. Large silver proud knight. So many hollows. And imagine being some of the weakest enemies in the game and still being annoying. I mean, they're stronger because they're in a, stronger area, but they're better versions of what's supposed to be the weakest enemy in the game. There it is, King Jeremiah. Wait, where is he again? Oh, there he is. My shield should be good against his pyromancies, and yes, he does have some pyromancies. Oh, look at that. And he has a whip of all weapons. One shot. Beautiful. Let me just do this. I think this is the same deal with Leroy. I need to reload so that his armor set shows up. And yes... Oh! I guess the hollows, their ragdolls spawned in their original spawn locations. There is another item here, kind of hidden. Probably should be drinking. I wonder. You know what? I'm gonna go back to the bonfire since I still have 12, and I don't wanna go below 12. Change my pyromancy. Ooh, acid surge. You know what's the cool thing about pyromancy is that I don't need specific levels to use them. I don't need to level up stats. Every single pyromancy is available regardless of my level. I can be a level 1 guy and still be capable of using any pyromancy. Let's go back to power within, let's level up in strength. Well, what are you doing? Yeah, not much of a power boost, but, you know, decent after a certain amount of levels. Let's see. Exploring more of the... maybe I shouldn't go towards many areas that have the crow enemies considered. Okay, so this is going badly. Another hollow ambush. I guess we'll have to start drinking now. Anything else in here? This is where I could have used melee attacks to cut the rope, to grab the humanity. Alright, I still didn't cut that chain from before. Right. What is... Wait, is this what I think it is? Okay, I'll go here first. There's bone wheels here, by the way. Oh, I see one already. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be so close to the bone wheel when attacking. I should give myself some range. There you go. That wheel can be dropped as a great shield. I mentioned this before? Maybe I have. And up. Let's drink. You have to be very careful. There's still one, maybe two bone wheels. Oh, why did you stop? That's the thing, if they keep spinning, they basically create a shield. A damage shield of sorts. Look at that, barely took anything. Love me a great shield. Oh, they're done for. Enter this. I believe this is what opens that door. Let's see if I'm correct. Yep, the thing turns. Come on. Yep, there it is. And if I believe correctly, that fog gate leads to the boss. Illusion wall? Yep. Okay, I have to be careful. This is kind of a maze. With some bone wheels, which is always a good time, isn't it? Annex key. This opens a certain door to some optional items, I believe. I don't think I needed to progress. I mean, I did open all the way to the boss, so yeah, I've pretty much proven that part. Why would you do that? Wait, they have that sort of attack? What do you mean? Okay, that's my exit. But is there any other items in here? Maybe... let's see. Okay, so that's the place I was before. Done. Look at that. Wait, no, this is the exit. the stairs that I found before are for optional items. Okay. Because that ladder leads to a well. Well, actually, the ladder is at the well. That's the well. Very well. This guy drops the fire surge pyromancy. So if you like to use the pyromancy, then that's another one you can grab. Obviously, you need to use your own pyromancy or a ranged attack to make sure you're not hit with that toxic cloud. Let's go. Where was the well ladder? There it is. Oh, dear. What a mess. Let's see, there should be an item here. Yep. Ring of Sacrifice. Okay, so that's, I believe that's the chain that I didn't attack because I was kind of focusing on surviving against some enemies. Or is it? Because I was gonna go, oh, I'm gonna fire a bolt at it, but I might be mistaken. Let's go for the binoculars again. Try to center it and see if I can... No, let's not use this when I have no need for. Maybe I should... You know what? Screw it. We're going to the hot bar. I was pressing the wrong button. Hey, that looks centered. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's just... I only have 6 bolts and no way to buy them. Not that I'm going to need bolts for this area. Will I? I mean, if I need, I'm... Still have 6 of them. Still have 6 of them. Let's see, I did this area, I did that ladder, I did the well. Annex key area. So many benches. But yeah, I believe this is the door that the annex key opens. I do believe there's a bunch of those crow enemies behind this part, perhaps. Might not be my smartest decision to go here. Here, there's a bloated guy. Oh no. Another one. Amazing, amazing. Back off. Okay, so they're both pyromancers, which means I can take my distance with them. Oh, there's another one. Okay, I'm gonna have to toxic myself, I guess. Okay, let's not take the... So, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna toxic here. I'm gonna eat the thing immediately. And I'm gonna range attack the one with the torch. Right. However, I'm gonna have to fire in a straight line because I only have 2 shots and I can only kill him in 2 shots, so I have to do it in a straight line as he's dashing towards me. And my crossbow is useless. Well, let's not run towards the cloud. Please. Okay. This is mostly a curiosity, if I'm gonna be honest. I have a bit of a nasty sensation that bros will show up. Okay, it's a Dark Amber. At least they landed next to each other. No biggie, actually. It's a bit screwed up when there's enemies that just jump from very far away. Hold on a moment. Yep, there's a door I can break. Velka's rapier. Cool item, but Not sure if it's the best weapon. This is what, a dexterity base weapon? Or is it dexterity? I'm not sure. There's more crows above here, right? Yeah, yeah. What do they guard? They guard the vow of silence. Once again, landing next to each other is not a good idea. Though they do have dodges, I guess. Oh, they drop humanities, like okay, that's cool. I didn't take those crows to be undead. Oh well. What else is there to explore in this area? I guess I could go back to the zombie dragon that I failed to dispatch. I'm just ignoring these guys, I'm sorry. I cannot just... whatever. You could just stay there. Yeah. So in order to take care of the zombie dragon, I climb back up here. The engorged, bloated undead should not follow me now, since I didn't take the path. Okay, what's the deal with the zombie dragon? So the guy awakens, but every time I reset, the guy just goes back where he was. Okay, lazy bones. Anyway, it's time for those hit and run tactics again. Such shit is too much. Okay. Well, I failed, so I'm gonna have to... Right, I can just do it from here. Oh god. What have I done? What? For the vomit. Maybe I should wait here. Okay, that was not a good idea. He's vomiting in the wrong place. What? Maybe I am getting a bit ahead of myself. There you go. I guess I did not kill the dragon that one time. Anyway, since I was successful, I do get a dragon scale for that, I believe. Yep, and the bridge items are a large soul of a proud knight. And a blood shield. I know I can climb this tower, but do I remember how to do so? Let's go here. Uh-huh. Yep. More birds. Okay, you can just stay here. Stay there. I'll deal with that guy later. If I need to. I think he dealt with himself, actually. Yep. Red Sign Soapstone, an interesting online item that allows for consensual invasions. I'm still missing some items, but I don't think I'm going to care that much about them. I'm just going to go straight to the boss. Yeah, unfortunately I cannot climb all the way down to the tower without leaving through here, but... Who cares? It's just a little bit of extra walking. Right, I should be careful because there's more hollow ready to pounce on me from surprising locations. Like that guy. Right. Oh, an ambush. And that guy fell from the upper floor, didn't he? I have the same shield as you. Also, one thing you'll notice is that he's actually using a different weapon. There you go. He dropped the tower shield and enlarged Titanite shards. He dropped the tower shield that I already have. Anyway, let's just get on with it. Top up my health, even though that was maybe a waste of a charge. And let's go to the boss. And there it is, boss. I can talk to her.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not.
That's right. I can skip the boss fight. I can, you know, choose diplomacy, choose peace. But, what would that make out of me? Someone who can't deal with a boss fight? Although, to be honest, isn't it a bit unfair that I can just get the first strike like this? I mean, she does go invisible, I guess. Where are... There she is. Oh, not. Oh, I bumped her. Wait, did I? Unfortunately, I could not cut her tail. Also, did I just seriously do it in 2 strikes? Anyway, here's what I wanted. The Xanthus set. And now, by going into the plank, I can exit the painting. Didn't get everything, and I don't particularly care for that. I'm gonna change my set, dump some Twinkling Titanite, and... buddy, what are you doing? I'm sorry, that sound effect? That was I got a homeward bone. Although, should I even use it? Actually, if I use this homeward bone, it won't take me back to the painting, right? Like, there's some weird thing that happens when you first exit the painting or something. I don't know. I'll just go around here. Whatever. I don't care for you. Leave me alone, please. At least I have super stamina regen because of power within. Ooh! Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the other optional boss here at Anor Londo, but I'm gonna have to run all the way up to engage the mechanism. Oh, I'm burning. And it's fine. I might kindle the bonfire. Yeah, there's a third bonfire in Anor Londo. One that leads directly to the, Oh, one guy followed me. All the way to the stairs? Okay, fine. Man, they really drop a lot of stuff. Loving those throwing knives. Oh, another follow. Anything? Nope. So yep, bonfire. I'm gonna kindle this one, and we're gonna go for the next boss. Let's see. There's this item I can grab here. Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. Kindle. I do have some Twinkling Titanite. Alright, I forgot to equip my new set that I want to use. Honestly, probably might be even worse than what I'm wearing, but that's what I had determined I wanted to do, so let's go for this. Where is it? Oh, it's the last thing on the item list. Now the question is, like, since armor upgrades are percentage based, each item I should upgrade the ones that have the most defense. So this has 18 physical, 32 physical, 18 physical, and 42 physical. So I should start with the the body and the legs. No, it's not that much difference, really. And I'll do this. There are still some twinkling titanites I can get in the wild, so to speak. But yeah, I wonder if let's compare this upgrade stuff with the gargoyle helm. Yep, I have more defense now. Actually, this already had more defense, didn't it? It just had less because it started at 18. Gargoyle has 15. It just has less poise. Yeah, although I might have lost some defense in some of the other slots. Anyway, I have to equip a ring here. Where is it? Dark Moon Seance Ring. And I can equip this back. And this leads to a new covenant. Although there's a fog gate.
Halt! This is the tomb of the great Lord Gwyn. Tarnished it shall not if thou art
Tarnished. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. Oh, I probably should have dumped some souls into strength. Oh well.
What foolishness!
Oh, so scared.
Why trespasseth upon the great Lord's tomb, whilst thou art a disciple of the dark sun?
Wait, no I'm not.
The words of myself, Gwendolyn.
Oh, there it's gonna happen. Oh, it's the infinite.
Not go unpunished.
It's the infinite hallway. Oh no. Whatever, let's just... Should I even bother with... I'm not gonna bother with Power Within. So, this is a infinite hallway fight. He's gonna use a bunch of ranged attacks. He's gonna use, you know, his bow, his sorcery. Yeah, not even gonna bother with... But I could still get some damage. Oh well. Yeah, he has sorcery. I can use the pillars as a way of oh, if I had my crossbow bolts, I could have finished him with a shot. The pillars do not block the big beam thing. But yeah, it's kind of an easy boss, all things considered.
Oh, heretic.
Also, snake
Wave
legs.
in the dark. An eternal curse upon thee.
Eh. So, yep, infinite staircase. No, infinite hallway. Jeez. Well, infinite hallway's gone, so I can grab the stuff that's beyond here. You know what? I kind of made a mistake doing this because I should have... I probably should have kindled the bonfire at the start of Anor Londo for a New Game Plus kind of deal. But I could just kindle it if I want to do New Game Plus anyway, so... Let's see, here's nothing. Here is the brass set. And here is Sunlight Blade, not a miracle. Well, I'm gonna go dump some souls into stats, and then I think I'm gonna be done with it. Yeah. Let's just run. I quite like this set. This armor set, actually. It's pretty good. Although the headpiece is a bit, well, what's the deal with that? What's up top that gives that shape? It's not just bandages, is it? Maybe it is. Boom, bunch of strength. Well, this went well, I believe. I did the Tomb of Giants, I even did some optional stuff. I have my pretty much finalized equipment set, so all that's left is 2 Lord Souls. With that said, Thank you for watching. I'll be seeing you next time. This is Draconis, out. Next up, since I'm in Anor Londo, perhaps, the Duke's Archives. Bye!